Hey, right now I'm speaking boss language.
Yeah, I'm speaking boss.
If you ain't no boss, this might go over your head.
It might go over your head. I'm speaking.
If you a boss, go ahead and pull a chair to the table. This a boss is only me.
I'm speaking.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey,
I'm just speaking boss language. I'm speaking boss language.
hey,
You might not understand me the way if you ain't a boss.
hey.
I'm just speaking boss language. I'm speaking.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to another edition of Trucking with LoShawn Parks. You could have been anywhere else in the world, but you're here with me and my special guest. I'm out here in Cali, getting it in. Sitting here with David Robinson. A lot of you guys may know him on YouTube as StillHawgin. Is it TV, right?
Yeah,
StillHawginTV?
TV.
StillHawginTV. I was about to say StillHawgin Entertainment. Like, the dude run a strip club. He got a promotion company going now, but it's StillHawginTV. And we're going to put Ghost in somewhat of the hot seat, okay? We're just going to ask him pretty much. I'm going to ask him some questions, get his feedback on it, and see how he feels about certain situations. And by the way, me, Ghost, and his girlfriend, soon to be fiance, I believe, right? Wife, Kira.
Yep.
We went out tonight to dinner at Roscoe's Chicken and Waffle, and man, it's that's the best chicken and waffles, collard greens, mashed potato. I mean, mac and cheese and candy yams. I didn't had it in like forever. Okay, other than my mama's. Okay, mama. My mama's, my mama's is the best still, but Roscoe's Chicken and Waffle out here in California, man, it's the best. It puts Waffle House to shame. Sorry, Waffle House fans, but it puts Waffle House to shame. It do. And I'm a Waffle House advocate, okay, but it's not better than Roscoe's. But I'm gonna let Dave right now open it up by plugging some of his social media places that you can find him at, and then we'll get into a few questions. So, Ghost, also
All right.
known as Ghost. Go
Let's
ahead and
see, I
tell
got
everybody about yourself.
Instagram is ghost_2819. Facebook, David Robinson. I guess it's pretty generic.
Yeah.
Snapchat, ghost2819.
Okay.
That's really it.
So you on Snapchat? You got an Instagram?
Yeah, it's ghost_2819.
All right. Ghost
And then,
2819.
what else do I have? And then just YouTube, StillHawginTV.
All right.
That's
YouTube.
really it. I ain't really too social media savvy, but I'm on there.
Okay.
So
Good deal. So Ghost right now is a fleet owner. Okay. He does have a fleet of trucks. And I'm gonna ask you, Ghost, what are some challenges on being a fleet owner in your opinion?
I think in my opinion, the biggest challenges for me right now is keeping solid drivers.
True.
Like that's been like my biggest downfall, I would say, because my drivers that I got, they'll probably last for a good 30 days and they basically flop.
Right.
So it just makes what I want to offer as a fleet owner
Right.
hard, because it's like you can pay top pay, you can give them benefits, you can give them just everything the world has to offer. You can give them more than what a mega carrier would offer, but it still won't keep them.
Right. Right.
Or they just won't qualify, or something to happen. They'll put you in a situation like we were talking earlier,
Right.
that you just gotta let them go.
Right. Now, when you say you can offer them more, are you speaking more of like, can you offer them more benefits on the benefit side as far as like health, better benefits than what the mega can offer? Or are you talking about as far as like pay, home time? What are you speaking when you say you can offer them more?
I would say more like pay and home time and benefits too. I mean, if you really wanted to dig in and give them benefits, but for me being a fleet owner, it's more of like they have to earn the benefits.
Right.
Like for me, if you stick with me for 90 days, then you'll get benefits.
Okay.
So the thing is, it's like an incentive, but
Okay.
I've yet to have a driver that can last that long.
Right.
The most, I guess, one of my drivers has lasted about 30 days, and then something happened to where I had to let him go.
Wow. So the longest driver you've held on to so far, thus far, with you having multiple trucks, is 30 days?
Yeah, 30 days. Well, except I had a driver that left, and then he came back.
Okay.
So I guess now, if you really would count that time, he's been with me, I would say a good 60 days.
Okay.
Minus the almost 30 days that he had left to go handle his business, and then he came back.
Okay.
But he's been like my most solid driver, and driving wise too. He's been the most like where you want to get out there and punch down the miles. He's been that driver.
Right.
Versus
Absolutely.
my other guys, they just wanted to take time off here, take time off there, milk the system here, milk the system there.
Right.
So it's been it's been very interesting.
Okay. So from you doing the hiring standpoint of drivers, what has been the challenge as far as recruiting the drivers, or what has been something that has been, would say, a turnoff to you as far as looking at a driver or turning away a driver saying, nah, I'm not gonna mess with that? Or what are some things that you're looking for in a driver that you're like, all right, yeah, this guy looks like he could be pretty good? Or is that pretty hard to judge?
It's pretty hard to judge because it's like being a driver myself, like, I guess the BS, the drivers, the dreams that they'll sell you.
Right.
So it's like, for me, one thing, I guess, a tool that I've been using is Facebook.
Okay.
If a driver that I know wants to drive for me, I'm going to look at his Facebook.
Right.
I'm going to see what trucking groups he's in. I'm going to see what he talks about. Because if I get a driver that basically he's just bashing companies, doing this, doing that, 9 times out of 10 he's going to do me the same way.
Right.
If I see a driver that, you can tell a lot by a driver's Facebook, by how they interact with people, just what they talk about on a day-to-day basis. I mean, it'll come out in their Facebook because they'll tell it.
Right.
And there's been times where I've wanted to hire certain people and I couldn't because of stuff that they did on Facebook.
Okay.
Stuff that I've seen them do on Facebook just by I guess peeping and just paying attention to it.
Okay.
And it's like a lot of drivers, I see like a lot of drivers that job hop. That's somebody that I really can't bring on to what I'm trying to do, because 9 times out of 10 he's gonna job hop on me, then he's gonna basically talk mess about me.
Right.
Just like he's done with every other company he's been with.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like for me, I pay attention to patterns.
Okay.
And I'll have them fill out a job application, and then I'll actually call and verify, like do job verifications.
Mm-hmm.
And this is all stuff that I had to learn that I needed to do because of situations where I let it slip through the cracks before, and then it bit me in the butt.
Right.
But when it comes to drivers that I want to, I guess, bring on or hire, I just look at basically their how they want to run.
Okay.
If I have a driver that says, like, for me, I like bringing my drivers home every weekend. If I get a driver that tells me he wants to stay out, by all means, you can stay out, because I'm going to give you the miles. I'm going to give you the miles, and I'm going to give you the loads. But then it's weird because you think you find those drivers, and then you put them in that spot where they're going to do it, and then it reverses on you.
Right.
They get comfortable.
Right.
Because it's like, for me, before I send you, really throw you out to the wolves, I'm going to basically run you soft and then bring you back in, and then I'm going to shoot you back out.
Right.
But it's weird because during that soft period, they get accustomed to that and they want to basically milk the system.
Right. Yeah.
And it's just like, it's just a test period.
Right, exactly. Well, what type of requirements are you looking for from the driver when he comes over to you? Or is there any certain amount of experience they need to have? Is there if they got if they not drugs but like DUIs, but like DUIs, felonies, things like that? Are you felony friendly?
Yeah, I'm felony friendly. That I don't mind, because that really doesn't, like, my insurance really won't look at that. They look at more at driving record, and they look at the personal record, like the personal car driving record.
Oh, okay.
Not only that, but and the truck driving record, because there's been times where I've had like drivers that I thought would qualify, but then they did something in their personal vehicle, and my insurance company dinged them. I think a lot of it has to do with my authority being fresh too.
Right.
Since I'm a fresh authority, they're looking at me like with a microscope.
Right.
They're looking for any and everything to just deny me and deny my drivers. That's another reason too why a lot of people don't make it, is because of my insurance.
Right.
Like, I had it to where when I set the insurance up, it was a mistake I made. I thought having 11 Western in like basically I run 11 Western in Texas. So I'm thinking that was a good thing, but it's a bad thing when it comes to insurance. Because there was a driver that lived in California that I wanted to bring on, and I couldn't because he had a Virginia license, like driver's license. My insurance company told me they couldn't hire him because unless he switched to a California license. But he was military, so he technically didn't have to change his license because this is where he was, I guess his wife was stationed at.
Okay.
But they told him no, they didn't want it because at any given time he could go back to Virginia, and that's out of their jurisdiction to insure him, so I couldn't take him. And the dude was one hell of a driver. And I was just like, are you serious? So a lot of it has to do not only with what I require, but my insurance too. A lot of drivers don't understand that. They think you're just picking on them because it's them, but it's the insurance company that's basically hit or miss. Right.
That's true. That's the same thing that I'm dealing with too. You know, I was telling some people on video, I could think the world of you. You know what I mean? I could think you're the best person, but if insurance says it's a no-go, my hands are tied at that point. I can't do nothing. You know what I mean?
Point the finger at you like you're a bad guy. And it's like it's bigger than just us as like the fleet owners. Right.
A lot of people don't understand that. Is there any certain? Are you hiring from all 48, or do you have to be from a certain area for you to hire them?
I'm actually working on opening my insurance up to be in all 48 states.
Okay.
But it like I'm learning that's even a process because I got to get my lost runs and I got to turn all those in for because I have and that's another thing too is with my insurance I got 3 different policies.
Okay.
I got one for I think it's physical damage. I have one for I guess auto liability and one for cargo. So it's 3 different companies in one big policy. Because it's all, I guess, the 3 different companies are all financed through one finance company.
Right.
So then that way, I guess, I got to go in and just basically switch it all out to, I guess, whatever other insurance companies, however the broker set it up, they got to go in and fix stuff and change it and do all this and all that. Something I learned about my cargo insurance, they don't cover clothing and some other type of product that if I haul it, say it gets damaged, they won't cover it. I didn't know that because when I got it, my broker didn't tell me anything about that.
Right.
And I was like, oh, okay, that's good to know. Because I've hauled a couple clothing loads and stuff like that. Okay. And I was like, ooh.
That could be. I mean, it could be. I mean, did you pick that up from a learning experience from being out here and figuring out with the clothing thing, or was that
just
something?
Shopping around for different insurance, and then certain brokers will tell you like, well, this is what your policy consists of. They'll break it down to you, like the way that the insurance guy broke it down to me was, damn, I should have went to y'all and asked y'all basically to set me up because y'all would have explained everything to me.
Right.
Instead of the company that I did go with, they didn't really explain much to me. So it was just like, here you go, here's a policy. Same with me only running 11 Western. They didn't really explain that to me. They told me at any given time I could change it to all 48, but my specific insurance company doesn't. They're only Western based. So I was like, okay. So it's just been a big learning experience.
And as far as with your own authority, shopping around for insurance, do you find that to be a challenging thing? And for those that are inspiring to get their authority, how should they go about shopping around? For instance, or example, if you want to be based out of California, is it okay to get insurance in like Georgia because it's cheaper, or should you stay within your state?
Yeah, they're gonna go out the state you live in.
All right, so you have to find insurance within your state.
No, you can go to you can call who's an insurance company like OIDA or like insurance companies like that, but you got to be aware with OIDA because not every broker will deal with OIDA. Or like Lords of London, that's another one. Like Landstar, they won't deal with OIDA at all.
So if you have OIDA insurance, Landstar won't deal with it.
Yeah, they're not gonna. You ain't gonna be able to pull Landstar freight.
Wow.
They're gonna be like, nope. And OIDA will tell you that too.
Wow. So OIDA will open up and say what companies won't allow you to pull for them.
Yeah, they'll tell you. They'll give you actually a big list. And like for me, they told me to make sure I get an A+ rated insurance company. So then that way, I won't have no issues with dealing with brokers. They basically will see my insurance and be like, okay, cool.
I'm speaking boss lane. I'm speaking boss lane. I'm speaking boss lane.